Hello Year 12s, this is another presentation that I'm making for you. This is on transformations using matrices, and it's probably number 2 in a couple that I'm making on transformations with matrices. Now what we have here is exercise. What we have is a question from 3G, it's question number 16. So basically it's saying we have a graph, this one here, y equals 1 over x squared, so an ordinary truncus, and we're translating it like this. So really what this part here means is the new values for x and y will be subjected to a transformation where we'll say 3, 0, 0, minus 1, x and y. Now, if you liked, you could work out what each of these transformations do. Now you could say, well, the first thing that happens is we're dilating away from the y-axis by a factor of 3, then we're reflecting in the x-axis, then we are moving 2 to the left and 1 down. Now you don't necessarily need to do that, but what we can do now is to solve this and make it into a bit of a neater expression. 3 times x is 3x, 0 times y, 3 times x is 3x, 0 times y is 0. So if we multiply these two matrices together, the top element there is 3y, 0 times x is x, and minus 1 times y is minus y. And we'll have minus 2, minus 1 here. Now when we add these two matrices together, we'll figure out what we've done to the old x and y values to get the new x and y values. And here are the new x and y values over here, x dashed and y dashed. So minus y, minus 1. Now, if we use this, what we have is the new x value will be 3 times the old x value, minus 2, and the new y value will be minus the old y value, take away another 1. Now we can use these and use a little bit of algebra and figure out what the new graph might be, and I'll do that on the next page. Now if I use a little bit of algebra, I can say the new x value plus 2 will be equal to 3 times the old x value, and then what I'll do is I'll divide both sides by 3. So I end up with something that in terms of the new x value in terms of the old x value. Now I'll do the same to the y values. I'll plus 1 onto each side, and I'll divide each side by minus 1. So I'll get the new y value plus 1 divided by minus 1. Now what I'll do then is to figure out what the new equation will be. Let's substitute in. Here's the old y value, there's the old y value. What I'll do is I'll substitute in like this, and I'll put 1 over here, and in place of the old x value I'll put in the new x value. X plus 2 over 3 all squared. Now let's see, what I'll do is some algebra here. I'll take this negative 1 across to the top on the other side. So this will be minus 1 over x plus 2 squared. Now this will be 3 squared on the bottom here, which will be 9. Now what I'll do then is to flip that up to the top. So I'll end up with the new y value plus 1 is equal to minus 9 over x dashed plus 2 squared, and I'll take this minus 1 across to the other side. Now this is the equation that my old truncus has been transformed into after a series of transformations. So I hope that helped, and if you still have some questions, ask me in class and I'll see you then.